For years, political pundits have tried to put Trump supporters in a box. Priscilla Rahn among those who doesn't fit. She says the cliche MAGA minion doesn't exist, and Trump's inauguration is the result of a vast and varied collection of voters.
It has to be classy.
With ball gowns and ball hats covered in bling.
Well, this hat I'm going to wear on the plane for sure.
Priscilla Rahn is headed to the nation's capital to see history in the making.
As soon as Trump won, I booked my plane tickets.
She's a lifelong Republican, but maybe not your typical Trumpian. Half black, half Asian, she's been a leader in both the Denver Teachers Union and Colorado Republican Party.
I consider myself a Frederick Douglass Republican, which means that I believe in the life-empowering values of our Constitution, the right to life, the right to bear arms, women's rights.
President Trump, she says, embodies those values.
Why do you support him?
For one, I think he speaks to the issues that are kitchen table issues that are important to me. Affordability, strong, safe borders, our military. And he doesn't talk down to me.
Or people like her, she says.
How do you reconcile some of the comments that he's made that certainly have been perceived by many as racist?
You know, President Trump increased the black vote by +7. That tells you something, that even in the black community, they're not buying the rhetoric that the media put in our faces for 4 years about who he is, because it's just not true.
She admits Trump is not without flaws.
We might not like his tweets and we might not like his personal behavior, and that's all legitimate.
But she says his plan to address issues like border security supersedes that. Rahn is a master teacher in Denver Public Schools, where thousands of migrants have strained resources.
How much did that influence your support for Trump?
It was a big part of my decision.
She's not anti-immigrant. She says her mom and husband both immigrated here, and she doesn't blame migrant kids.
Well, I see them as a child of God. And
she does blame the Biden administration in a state that overwhelmingly voted for the Democratic ticket.
How much backlash have you taken?
I used to take a lot of backlash. And then I think over time, people have started to see what I see. I think it's the way that I communicate my disagreement. Someone might have a D or an R, but they're still a human being. They still have value.
She admits she's a bit of a political unicorn these days, but believes the inauguration will highlight a diversity under the MAGA tent that may surprise some.
It's a great opportunity just to be a part of a big celebration.
Rahn attended 3 balls over the last 2 days hosted by the Hispanic, Latino, and Black conservatives. Several state lawmakers from Colorado are also in D.C. for the celebration. Sean Boyd covering Colorado first.